Hi everyone, how's it going? Good, I hope. We're just gonna cut some slots in this aluminum plate here. I've got them all measured out for bolts and whatnot for the flange mount bearings. We'll just trim one out here and see how things work. Again, I'll be using oil. Like I said before, I don't like using it with aluminum, but if I don't, it just chews it up. These bits aren't real sharp anymore either, so we'll get it. Walk her down here, slot it out a bit. Turning pretty slow, and I could turn it faster, I just don't feel like changing it. It's good enough. Doesn't really matter so long as it gets the slot in it. I don't know if you can see the lines there or not, maybe a little bit, they're just with pencil. Almost to the end here already. They're not that long, they're only a little more than an inch, I guess. You know, that's lots when you just want to adjust a little bit of movement or play on a belt edge, so it'll be fine. And we're to the end there now. We'll just take it over a little bit. There we go. And we'll just walk down the other side now. The mill isn't exactly the size I want. These bolts are huge, actually. They're 3/4 inch bolts, but that's okay. It'll just help everything stay solid. That's what the holes in the bearing blocks are, so that's what we're going to use. Got one done here. I'll just move everything and we'll do the next one. Okay, I think we're set up here. We're going to try hole 2, slot 2, or whatever you want to call it. We'll go down through first. A little bit to get these things to cut straight in. They are a plunge bit, but they don't really like plunging. They'd sooner go in from the end if they can. Then they work really well. They are intended for this, but they don't work as well. Walk her through here now, see what we can do. brush works good for moving chips and that away. Tastes a little shitty in the morning, but whatever. Multi-purpose brush. Yeah, we're just about to the end here. There, swap over a little bit and go back. Because it could be turning a lot faster, but I just don't care, you know. It's going faster now, it's not a big deal. I think that should do it for that slot. Okay, I'll set this up and move it, and we'll cut our center hole for the shaft to go through. Okay, I think we're ready to go here. Might get a little rough, I don't know, we'll see what happens. It usually starts nice and then it might chatter a bit. I don't know. Here we go. So we've got a 1-inch shaft. Bearing, of course, is a 1-inch bore. I'm making a 1 1/8-inch hole. So actually, you know, 1/16 of an inch on each side of the shaft clearance. It doesn't sound like very much maybe, but it should be lots. As long as I did my math right, that is. If I didn't, I guess I got another piece of aluminum that big. Usually goes through pretty nice actually, as long as you don't get too rammy with it. The cutter must be plugged a little bit here or something. It doesn't want to go very nice. Of course, this oil doesn't help either. I don't like it, but gotta use something. Going through pretty good now. Takes three cuts to make the slot, and then 2 or 3 more maybe just to kind of even out the edges. We're just about going to go through here. Yeah, I think we got it. Yeah. Cutter's getting dull, you can smell it, it's hot, stinky, a little bit stinky. So, there we go. Yeah. So our mark is down here in the end. Down, take it to the edge, which is there. That should do it. Okay, another cut here. Another little piece there. Come on, dude. There it is. And we've got one more at the other end, about that same size to cut. Right about there. Pretty grabby that when it's dry like that. I sure don't like doing it. Busts the teeth off the cutters too. Like I said before, these things are only actually intended for you know, wood with nails maybe in them or whatever. They're really not intended to. Okay, you probably can't see them, but where we've cut here, there's a little ridge here, high spots. There's 4 of them, 2 on each side. I'm just going to move my cutter halfway this time, and we'll just trim them out. Play around here and get it straight. And I just take the file to it and clean it up in the end, and it'll be just fine. No sweat. There. That should be our bearing holder. Should work. We'll just clean this up a little bit and it should be good. Okay, take our old knife here, just clean the edges off. And in here too. And maybe just file her off a little bit on there. On this side. There. Should clean that up a little bit more, and nice and straight, and it should work. I'll just set it up here and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, we'll see how she goes here. If I've got everything fit right, it should slide through, and I should be able to manipulate this enough to get the belt and everything on. If I screw it up, oh yeah, she goes by barely, pretty close. There. Alright, right on. There we go. Another piece. Just snug it up a little bit here. Whoop. The other side should have to go ahead a little bit. About there. And get my rubber beater here. There. It's just snug, but give you an idea how it's supposed to be. I don't know what I'm going to do here yet. I'll probably have the bearing on the outside. I think I've got enough room to run my drive sprocket right in here. I can turn these around, and the heads on the bolts are smaller. So I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be just nice. This is going to be good. She misses the belt top and bottom. It's going to be a right on deal. I like that. So there you go. There's one more piece on it. I don't know what I'll do with that extra shaft. It'll stay there until I get close to the end. If I have a need to drive something, I'll drive it off of there, and if not, I shouldn't need anything there really, but I'll cut it off after or whatever. Leave room for a little bit on the end, and it should be good. There you go. Look at it from the right hand side. You know, it's getting close, but I still got room for my water pump and that. Hoses. The bolt's just sitting in there just to keep it lined up with the slots. Of course, I've had to put them on an angle. As you can see, if I ran them all straight, they pretty much would have ran into each other and there would have been no strength there. Same with this side. I had to run them up on an angle, and I like that. It'll help strengthen that plate a bit too, instead of just being straight across. A little bit of clearance here. Things are kind of tight. Actually, I like that. It'll be nice. Actually, there's quite a bit of room here. My exhaust and that, there will be ample room to bring my exhaust out. I guess probably I'll bring it out under the seat and up behind or something. I don't know. We'll see how things work out. There.